Hi guys, it's CalamitiesDawn here and welcome back to episode 13 of Stardew Valley. Hi Shane, you look unusually happy today. You're right, I haven't felt this light since I was a kid. Let me guess, Gus had a clearance sale on canned beer. A good one. No, actually I've been drinking sparkling water instead of beer and I feel great. You know, I sometimes forget that I really do have friends and people that care about me. And it's okay for me to rely on them. It doesn't make me weak. He looks sharp. My voice is doing all kinds of funnies today. Hi Jazz, I've got something for you. These are real bunny jewel slippers. But these are so expensive. How did you afford them? I've cut back on an expensive habit. I have a lot more spending money now. I then went on a gift giving spree because why not? I then decided I was going to take Robin's research rush because I haven't done a lot of these community quests, so I thought I'd do Robin's one. You kind of see here that I decide, not sure if I want to take it or not, but I eventually do take it. Demetrius sends me a bream. Thanks, man, I suppose. I then gave Linus a grape while I was on my way doing my mining runs to get the 1,000 stone Robin needed for her quest. The next couple of days is just me going back and forth in the mines just to get the amount needed. And then do a donation to the museum, which is something we haven't done in a while. I then collected our reward, which was some totems. And then on the last day of me... well, second to last day of me collecting everything, I quite often check what I've got. We get a 500 gold check from Mr. Lewis for being part of the valley, I suppose. We also get a letter telling us about the Moonlight Jellies event, which is happening. So up until that point, I went into the mines just to finish off Robin's resource rush quest. I had another day left, but I thought I'd do it anyway. And then to pass more time, I went and saw Gus and bought some food items from him so that I could give gifts to the villagers. I then went around and did everybody who was in the saloon. Tried a bit of Prairie King, even though I can tell you I probably won't ever be getting the achievement for this because I struggle hard with it. But I wanted to at least try and give it a decent go. To which I think I did a pretty alright go at it. I then went and gave Shane some food as he was the last one to walk in. I then decided to check over my friendship meter with everybody. I then left the saloon and came back, to which I had this cutscene with Gus. Hi Dawn. I'm looking over last month's earnings and it's not looking very good, Dawn. The worst thing, and I hate to say this because she's my friend, is Pam. She hasn't paid off her tab in weeks. But I can't ask her to do it. I know she'll get defensive and I don't want to hurt her feelings. Dawn, you gotta help me. Hiya. Gus, I'm awful thirsty if you catch my drift. Well, okay, Pam. Dawn, what's going on here? You need to pay your tab right now. Nah, I picked the it's not doing financially. It isn't? That's terrible. Oh. Well, I guess I'd better pay off that tab then. Thanks, Pam. And thank you, Dawn. Now let's get you that drink, Pam. Straight after that, I gave Clint a gift. I then decided that I was going to go back to the farm and do things. And until then, until it was 10 o'clock, I just sold stuff, I suppose. Wasn't anything too interesting. Then I made it down to the beach for the event of the Moonlight Jellies. The glow of summer has faded now, and the Moonlight Jellies carry on toward the great unknown. Isn't that lovely? We then got the achievement for being a millionaire. Also, Robin sent us a letter to thank us for completing her quest on the chest. And she gives us the recipe for a stone chest. And Lewis sends us a letter telling us about the mermaid pendant, which is pretty important if you want to marry somebody in Stardew, so he explains to us that that's something we need to look for. Elliot also sends me a letter saying to meet him at the docks in the morning, so I just go straight into doing a quick revamp of crops to get everything ready for fall, and then straight after I head over to see what Elliot wants. Hey. Look, I fixed up that old rowboat that's been sitting by my house. Pretty nice, huh? It is quite nice. Dawn, would you do me the honour of joining me for her maiden voyage? I could most certainly do that. So my book's been out for a while now. It's not a bestseller or anything, but it's been getting some good reviews from the critics. That's always a good thing. And I really couldn't have finished it without your moral support. Actually, that's not true at all. I would have finished it either way. But I'm grateful that you believed in me, in my vision, and, well... Dawn, how do I say this? Well, we've been friends for a while now, but I'm not sure if I feel that way about you anymore. No, I'm not saying I want to cut all ties with you. In fact, quite the opposite. Let's see, how do I put this? For once, I'm at a loss for words. Dawn, you're trembling. I'm happy. So am I. Uh-oh, the vibration from your body has caught the attention of a crimson fish. We better get out of here. Look at the valley from here. It finally looks like home. What a day. I then went and gave Haley a pink cake. I gave a chocolate cake to Penny, a coffee to Harvey, a lobster-burresque to Gus, salad to Marnie, and then went in to go give some gifts to Sam, but walked in on Jodie's cutscene instead. Or Kent's. Hi, Jodie. Bleh. Hi, Dawn. I'm making popcorn, which upsets Kent. That sound. You should have known that that sound would remind me of the war. I lost a lot of good friends in those bloody trenches. But dear, popcorn was always your favourite before you left. Things have changed. Dawn, could you say something to him? I know you're hurting, but don't blame your wife. You're absolutely right, Dawn. I'm sorry, honey. You couldn't have known that the sound of popcorn would make me upset. It's okay, dear. The last thing I want to do is make you upset. I'll do my best to keep your spirits up from now on. Then I went and gave a gift spree to everybody in the room. I went over and saw Alex, gave Leah some goat's cheese, gave Pam a beer, Sebastian a tear, frozen tear, Demetrius and Maru strawberries, Emily some gifts, and I gave Shane a gift as well. I went back to go and give Sam a gift, which prompted me to bump into this cutscene. Oh, hi Dawn. Sebastian and I were just having a little jam session. We're trying to start a band, but we still don't know what kind of music to make. There's too many possibilities. Say, Dawn, what kind of music do you like? Hey, you know what? That's exactly the kind of style I've been thinking about for the band. What do you say, Sebastian? Should we do this? Okay. Thanks for the help, Dawn. With my guitar skills and Sebastian's wizardry on the synthesizer, we're going to be a screaming success. I'm convinced of it. Now I just need to find someone to play the drums. Oh, hi Dawn. I was just about to have a snack. Here, let me get something for you. Oh no, what a mess. What was that sound? This is absolutely terrible. What happened? Sim handed me the snack and then I dropped it. Yeah, that's what happened. Thanks for telling me the truth, Dawn. It's not such a big deal. I'm sorry about this, Mum. I'll clean it up. Thanks, honey. That's the end of this episode. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.